Hi everyone, my name's Jayne, welcome to my channel. This is the Dressmakers Closet. So I've got lots to chat about, so grab a coffee. I shall see you in a minute. So hi and welcome back, and where have I been for the last 2 weeks, I think it may be? Well, I've been really busy actually sewing custom orders for you lovely customers. Thank you so much if you're watching and you've ordered any of my garments. And yeah, the Sadie skirt, which is hanging behind me, the denim with the ruffle hem, has been proven really popular, so I've been busy doing them. So, and then obviously it's just getting the time to sit and film or do other things, because it does kind of take up quite a lot of my time, but in a good way. I absolutely love it. And in between that, obviously looking after John. He's had a few falls over the since I last spoke to you. He must have had maybe 4, maybe 5 falls. 2 of them have been, shall we say, gentle falls where he hasn't actually hurt himself, but he's had a few where he's actually hit the deck and hit his head, grazed his eyes. Yeah. So busy picking John up and mending him and repairing him. And then also in between sewing, for the last few weeks I have felt a little bit, I don't know whether you felt it too, felt a little bit off kilter. Felt as if I've just kind of come out my groove, and I wasn't sure what it was until I heard somebody say or read it somewhere about Mercury Retrograde, and I thought, what on earth is that? Thinking, is it a software update on my Mac or something like that? So I googled it and realised obviously it's all about the planet Mercury in its retrograde, which it does it apparently 3 times a year. Let me check my phone for those of you who haven't heard of it either. Apparently during the Mercury retrograde, the planet appears to move in a backward direction from west to east, and it does it apparently 3 times a year. Apparently it's in retrograde now from September the 27th up till the 18th of October. So Mercury retrograde, never heard of it, but now I know. So when I've read about it and googled it, I'm kind of thinking maybe that's what I'm going through at the minute. Feeling a little bit, like I say, off kilter, out of my stride, out of my groove. I can't quite put a finger on it, and I've got loads of energy, but quite a lot of it is I'm feeling not anxious, but maybe that's the word, maybe anxious. I feel as if something's changing, something's afoot with me, and I can't quite put my finger on it, and could possibly be because of Mercury retrograde. So, for example, I'm starting to, my style's changing. I don't know whether you've noticed. I'll always be making my clothes. I mean, that's not going to change. But I've started to look outside of just making my own clothes. I've been looking at fashion, like fashion that isn't handmade, homemade fashion. And I'm wanting to add certain elements to the way I look. I don't know whether it's because I've just recently turned 56. I don't know whether because it's this Mercury retrograde. Can't put my finger on it, but I just feel as if I need to do something or just slightly tweak how I look. I don't know, I can't put my finger on it. Yeah, so I've been starting to look a little bit more at fashion. I've done quite a bit of thrifting. I've got a couple more things to show you with like I thrifted. And yeah, just incorporating bought clothes, not necessarily bought brand new, but bought thrifted, and just changing, just tweaking the way I style myself and how I'm feeling when I look in the mirror. If you're feeling the same as me, please comment in the box below, let me know. I'd love to know if it's not just me going through this. I don't think it's just because I've just turned 56, because I love being in my 50s, so I don't think it's that, but who knows. And also I am going to get my hair, I know, I hope you're all sitting down, I'm going to get my hair chopped next week. Now when I say chopped, I'm going to have it a good few inches taken off, because it's got far too long. I mean, I just let it grow and grow and grow, and what with being in lockdown, that excuse. My daughter's a hairdresser, she's trimmed it for me when she could, but now is the time I'm thinking I need to maybe zhuzh my hair up as well. So there's all that going on. I mean, I'm not going for anything mega short. No. So I'm going into the salon where my daughter works, and she's gonna pop a colour on for me. So I'm gonna have a little bit of a colour. Just looking in the mirror there, just something. This is my natural colour, and I've got quite a bit of blonde on the end. So I think it's time for that to go. And she's gonna put me some like level, I don't know, level 7 I think it is on my hair, or level 6, just to lift my natural hair colour. And then I'm going to have some long choppy layers putting in. I'm scared. I am scared, but I'm looking forward to it as well. I think change is as good as anything. I was toying with getting like a choppy shoulder length bob and fringe, or if you're watching from the US, I think you call it bangs or something. We shall see. I'm not sure about the fringe. We'll see. But anyway, I've got an appointment in the salon next Wednesday to have my hair coloured slightly and get a good chunk of this length off, because it's ridiculously long. I mean, look how long it is. Ridiculously long, too long. So, but yeah. So when you see me next on my next vlog, I'll have a slightly different hairstyle, and it's just how I'm feeling at the minute. Even things like my makeup, I've started to put my makeup on differently, slightly change my clothing. I will always wear florals, I will always wear my made clothes. That's not going to change, because I absolutely love my dressmaking for myself with a passion. Love it, and I love the florals with a passion. But I just felt as if got into a rut of, I like florals, I like this, I like that, I like my hair like this, I like my makeup like that. And then you just tend to go with it, don't you? You just tend to go with it for a couple of years without even looking at, does it need a change? Does it need a boost? Does it need altering? Do you need to do something different? And I think I just got to that point, and I just looked one day in the mirror and I just thought, yeah, it's not doing it for me anymore. That's what it was. It wasn't doing it for me anymore. When I get dressed on the morning, I like to look in the full length mirror, and I always think, yeah, feel amazing, look great, love what I've got on, love to shop my wardrobe, love to open my wardrobe on the morning and think, right, what am I going to create? Still love doing all that, but I wasn't getting that, you know, that feeling. So maybe it's all about this Mercury retrograde, or maybe it's just me ready to go down another route, or change the route, or whatever it is. Because when you look back over all your photographs, all your videos of yourself over years gone by, you do evolve, you change, you definitely change. Whether it's naturally or on purpose, you change. So I've naturally evolved and changed over the last few years, definitely since I've become more into how I dress and wear my clothes. Well, probably since my dressmaking, maybe 3-4 years ago now, and I am more considerate of what I put on and all that. And I think I just got to the point where, sounds very deep, doesn't it, this conversation, but I don't know, I just wasn't, there was something missing. And so now I'm tweaking a little bit. So I've been spending money. Yes, I've been spending money. I bought myself some new boots. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see I've bought myself a few pairs of jeans. I've been thrifting, which you saw. This is one of the jumpers that I thrifted on my last vlog, or the vlog before. Got a whole bunch of this type of thrifted sweater. And what else have I bought? I bought myself a lovely coat, a new handbag, a new purse. Started to change my earrings, add a little bit more substance to my earrings, and now I want to be a little bit more edgy. That's the word. Found the word on camera. I want to be a little bit more edgy. I felt as if I was getting a little bit too comfortable in my style. There we go. Yeah, I want to be a little bit more edgy. Maybe it is because I'm hitting 56 and I've got 4 years, and I'm 60, and that's going to be a whole different era. Saying that, 56, 60, 70, they're all just numbers. It's got nothing really to do with the number. It's more how you feel inside. But yeah, edgy is a good word. I want to be stylish. I'm not gonna beat about the bush. I want to be stylish. It's important how I look, because if I look good in myself, I feel good in myself. And if I have those days where I've been painting the picket fence, which is like a never-ending job, nearly finished, 2 coats of cream on a picket fence, like you can imagine. Those days when I'm doing that, obviously I put my scruffs on, but then I know I'm doing a job, and I know it's like a messy job, so you put your scruffs on. You wouldn't sit and paint in your best gear, but I always feel rubbish though when I've got like scruffy clothes. I just feel rubbish. So that's why I like to put my face on, put my jewellery on, do my hair. It's all important to me. I don't think it's being shallow, I don't think it's any of that. I think it's all definitely to do with self, inner care. So that's me. Edgy. That's my new word. Talking of thrifting, I've got a couple of things to show you. Just put my coffee down. I was on a buzz from that amazing thrift haul I got in my last thrift haul vlog. So I just thought I'd pop into the charity shop again where I got all those amazing items from. Thought see if I was lucky. And I was after maybe a couple of sweaters, jumpers that we call here in the UK, just to pop on over my jeans. But I wanted like a bigger type of sweater, so I went straight to the men's section. And how lucky, I got 2 lamb's wool sweaters, men's sweaters. So I'll show you the brown one first, and this is made in Scotland, and I don't think they've been worn because there's no pilling on them or anything. So just plain brown lamb's wool sweater, stand up, and it kind of just nice and long. And then I also got this one, which is an absolute gorgeous colour. If this had been bigger, I would have got this for John, because I love men in this type of colour, but it's not big enough for John. I think this is a medium. I think this is a medium. Yeah, this is medium, and this is from Marks and Spencer. Gorgeous colour. It's probably been bought for a man, and the man did not like the colour, I would guess. Again, nice and long. So I was really pleased with them too. So that's perfect for me for jumpers. I don't need any more jumpers. Perfect. And then just going to the bedding section, thought I'd have a quick browse at the bedding section. I got this sheet. Now I don't think it's vintage, but it's a great big massive double sheet. And how pretty is that? Pale lilac background with these gorgeous blush pink flowers. And I thought, that's a dress. And maybe probably get 2 dresses made out of this to be made. And I thought it just goes perfectly if I did make the dress for myself. I'm not sure whether to make a couple of dresses and put them in the shop, or one for myself and one for the shop. But how perfectly does that jumper go with that? So I could make a lovely dress and then pop this over when it's a bit cooler, make a nice outfit. So that's what I got in the thrifting, and I haven't been very far. I've just been busy sewing. Yeah, so yeah, talking of sewing, the Sadie skirt, seamlessly moving on there. For those of you that have ordered, thank you very much. Those of you that have been thinking about ordering and then you're not quite sure, and then you've noticed I have put my prices up. So yes, I had to do that. I seriously had to look at my prices. I was very naive when I set the prices. I didn't look at, I know how to set prices. I used to have a shop, but for some reason when I was creating my custom clothing, I didn't. When it came to a point where I was making, I think, a Dixie dress, I've made quite a lot of Dixie dresses, and they take about 5 to 6 hours to make, from start to finish, from the cutting out to the grading, if I have to grade them, to the cutting out, to the sewing, to quality control at the end, to the packaging, and then to sending them out. So it can take up to 5 to 6 hours per item. And when I sat one day and worked it all out, I was running at a loss. I was not getting my time, and my time is obviously precious and it's as valuable as anybody else's, and I was basically working for very, very little. I haven't just made the figures up out of fresh air. I've actually gone through each item, obviously the cost of the garment to make, the length of time to make, you know, the things like zips and buttons, interfacing, and all the things like that. And each item now is priced accurately. So if you have been following me and you're thinking of buying one of my items and you're a little bit disappointed because I've put the prices up slightly, that is the reason why. I couldn't not change the prices, because moving forward, obviously, I need to sell my clothes and make something from selling the hard work that goes involved in selling the clothes. So that's what I had to do. Hope you understand where I'm coming from. And obviously my clothing brand is fairly new, and I'm building it up, building up my audience, building up my followers, building up obviously the expertise. Yeah, totally enjoying it. But then it's not all as it seems. It's not all plain sailing, because I had the opportunity to do a collaboration with somebody, possibly would have meant increasing my audience and my followers. So it was really, really exciting. I was like, wow, this is going to be amazing. Will I be able to handle it? Will I have enough fabric? Because it probably would have been really good. And all set to send off one of my garments as part of the collaboration, in return for like an influencer to promote it was the Dixie dress, actually, promote the Dixie dress on her social page, and go from there. All set to get it made, send it off, and she pulled out just like that, saying she was too busy. I was totally floored. Totally threw me, and made me think, are my clothes not good enough? Am I not good enough? Are my designs not good enough? So I was just like, am I wasting my time? Is this not meant to be? And Lynn, my lovely friend Lynn, she just said, you were as good as anybody, don't let anybody knock you, and keep on going. So I've had a word with myself, and I'm still keeping on going. But yeah, so it's all ups and downs, highs and lows, but I won't be put off, because I'm doing something I believe I can do. I believe I'm quite good at it, and I've had quite a lot of orders, so I must be doing something right. I wasn't going to let that one incident knock me down. So as soon as Mercury Retrograde's over on October the 18th, I'll probably be fine. So we shall see. But yeah, so yeah, I mean, I'm fine. I just feel something's afoot. Yeah, and also another thing is my mum's gone to Oxford to see her very rich cousin Sonia. I don't like it when mum goes away, because obviously, if you know, my mum and dad just live 2 doors down. They're just there, and I see them every day. Because she's not there, it's like, oh, that's throwing me too. I don't like that. I spoke to her on the phone twice, and she's having an absolute blast down in Oxford, getting totally spoilt. So because my mum's not around, I'm feeling a little bit like insecure type of thing, because she's not there if I need her. So there's that going on too. But going back to my mum, she looks absolutely gorgeous in her poppy pinafore. She wanted me to show you, so I've took some photographs of her. Sonia's going to be well gel when you go to Oxford wearing that. So I think that's it for today's vlog. A little bit deeper than normal, I think, but I've enjoyed chatting to you and telling you what I've been up to and how I'm feeling and what I'm going through. Watch this space, see how I evolve, shall we say. So nothing mega. I'm not going to change my style into something completely different, but I'm definitely tweaking it, and I'm definitely evolving, shall we say. And I'm going to be a little bit, well, when I say edgy, I'm probably not edgy compared to other people who are probably more edgy, but you know what I mean. I'm adding a little bit more edge to me. So I hope you've enjoyed today's vlog. Don't forget to follow me over on Instagram, and follow me over there. You can see how I'm evolving, shall we say. And I shall see you on my next vlog. And please let me know in the comments box below if you too are going through something very similar to me, because I would be interested to know. But until the next time, thanks for joining me. See you soon.